Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Brandon from Audio Addiction. Tonight, we're going to be doing an OG classic, Texas in July. They're back. I know I'm a little late to the boat. I know they released a song before this one, which I still haven't checked out, wildly enough. So maybe I'll wind up doing another reaction video later on. But this is their newest song, Put to Death. They do have an EP coming out, which I'm very stoked on. So go check the links in the description if you'd like to go pick it up. But it is coming out November the 17th, yes, and it's called Without Reason. So very stoked. Please go show Texas in July some love. They are also playing CBR, which is Christmas Burns Red, their festival out in Lancaster. So hopefully I'll be going out there. Maybe you'll see a familiar face. If you do, come say what's up. But wanted to give Put to Death a listen and give my first thoughts on it. So let's jump right into it. Oh, they haven't skipped a beat. I love it. Oh, what a sick blast beat section. Oh, Adam Gray, what's going on? Ooh. JT sounding fantastic as well. Shout outs. Oh, this is awesome. That was sick. Shout outs. Texas in July, baby. Love it. Guys, as I mentioned, Texas in July, their newest song, Put to Death. Some thoughts on this song. I enjoyed this one. I think like very true to form. I feel like it's not. I wouldn't say it's exactly what we expected. I mean, I think it's kind of. I think it kind of can kind of put guardrails up for what I feel like a Texas in July song will be, and this very much within those guardrails. But I also really enjoyed that this one was arguably like much heavier than previous stuff from Texas in July. Um, I remember listening to Blood Work religiously. I still really love that record a ton. I love what's going on with JT, I think he's a fantastic screamer. But I think he's elevated so much since Bloodwork. So it's cool to hear him in this sort of context now, knowing that he has become much more of a powerful screamer, powerful frontman. So it's been nice to kind of see his evolution as a screamer. I was watching his stuff on YouTube. Like I was watching him do vocal covers. So like, I don't want to I don't want to be like that hipster guy that's like, I knew about this guy before he was big, but like, I truly watched a lot of his stuff on YouTube. Like I remember just sitting in my room at home, like watching a ton of his vocal covers. So it's definitely something that is like a sealed memory in my head. But in regards to his musicality on this song, I think his screaming has gotten so much better. It's gotten like so much more like controlled, but also at the same time, I think he's been able to do stuff that I feel like in era he might not have done as much as. And maybe this might be an allusion to, what might is to come with, era's music. Which is great. I think his lower screams have gotten like his lower register has gotten so much better, more gritty, more growly. I love that. His higher range, like especially like his higher screams, have definitely like gotten so much more stronger as well too. I think he's able to kind of continue with that sort of like higher like fry sort of scream, which I appreciate. And his lows have gotten like impeccably better. So I'm not trying to like put JT on a pedestal, but I would genuinely say that he is a tried and true person that if you put the work in, you can get results. And I feel like this is very much that case to a T. And, all the best success to him as well. For the rest of the band, obviously love the guitar work. Huge. I've always really loved Texas in July's guitar work. I think that they've always had this really cool like rhythmicness to their writing that I've really appreciated. And I think there's just this really cool like guitar like flow that's going on the fretboard. So I feel like in very similar fashion, this song is just skating across the fretboard in like the most beautiful of ways. So I love that. It's definitely songs that I'm curious what tuning they're in. I don't know if I feel like they probably are in like a drop B if I had to guess, but I'd be curious to learn some of these stuff because like I feel like every time I like listen to a song like this, I'm like, it would be so much fun. It just seems like a fun guitar like track to play, So that seems like something that I'll probably take on the challenge for at some point. I can't guarantee it's going to be tonight, but maybe sometime in the relative future, I would love to kind of figure out some of Texas in July stuff. But I really enjoy the guitar writing on this. The bass playing super sick on this as well too. But obviously, I got to give my flowers to Adam Gray. One of the coolest drummers around. I think this really shows off his talents and skills as a drummer. I know he was and possibly still is drum teching for ABR, which would be really sick. I'm pretty sure he still is, but I'm not 100% sure. But the dude's talented. I really don't have much else to say. Very similarly to JT, I watched a ton of drum covers, ton of like drum videos of him younger when I was a lot younger, and I just love his drumming as well, very similarly to how much I love Matt Griner's drumming. I can find the same sort of kinship with Matt. But I also really enjoyed that he incorporated blast beats into this. I don't think there has been too many, or I don't know why I said Matt, it's Adam. My brain, it's getting late, your boy's getting old, but I feel like Adam incorporated some really cool like blast beat elements in this, which I appreciate. And I don't think any previous Texas in July songs have had it unless the new one did, which then I would be defeating my purpose on saying that. I guess it's new to me because this is the first song that I've listened to from Texas in July. Besides, I haven't even listened to the first single. But I really enjoyed his drumming contributions to this track, and I think it makes the song that much more heavier, just because it's just so chaotic and so great. So I love Adam. I think he's fantastic. Again, I don't have any ill will to speak about Adam. I love his stuff. I've always will love his stuff. I think he is a very underrated drummer, certainly, and I think he definitely deserves all the respect he gets, because he's a very talented, very, very talented human. But yeah, I really enjoyed this song a ton. I think it will make me more intrigued to check the EP out and see what it is. I will say that nostalgia probably did play a little bit of a factor into how much I enjoyed the song, just because like I have been a Texas in July fan for a bit. But I think the song itself is very well written, and I think it finds this nice niche point of like being nostalgic to me and people that have listened to Texas in July for a long time, but I also think it straddles new people into it as well, like people that have just found out about Texas in July. And this may be the first song that they listen to. I think there is definitely new ground to be covered for new people, but I think for OG fans, there's still going to be this like nostalgia and love for this band, because you grew up listening to them, you're going to have that sort of nostalgia for them. So I find that both sides are equally as important in this aspect, and I think that Texas in July hits both of those very well. So I really enjoy that a lot. But yeah, overall, stoked that Texas in July is back. I'm actually surprised they're doing an EP. I thought this would be kind of just a singles one-off thing. So it's nice to know that there's kind of like an overall concise sort of EP coming along with this. And I'm curious to see what else is going to be worked on this EP. And I'm gonna have to go back and listen to a lot of OG Texas in July stuff now at this point, because it's been a little bit, but I love the stuff, so I'll be glad to go back and listen to them and get some love. But let me know what you think about Put to Death, and also the newest single. If you think I should check it out, check the links down in the comments, and please let me know down in the comments if you'd love me to wind up doing that. I probably will do it, but a little healthy nudge would go a long way as well too. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this reaction video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It does go a long way, and I hope to catch you in the next video. Peace.